Hello! So, I have Jory with me who's actually filming right now. And she's here at my house procrastinating. And so we're like, what better way to procrastinate than to film a video? So, we were like, but what are we going to film? So, I was like looking up ideas on my phone, but then Jory was like, Craigslist haikus. So we, scoured the internet for some haikus, and we found some. But then we decided, oh, let's look on Tumblr. So we looked on Tumblr.
Because the ones on Craigslist were mainly so perverted.
They were really... So, what we decided to come up with is I'm going to recite one haiku from Craigslist, one haiku from Tumblr, and then I'm going to give you guys a monologue from a really, really, really good play. It's from The Importance of Being Earnest. So the first haiku is called Haiku Hotel, and it goes like this. A deja vu. It happens when they change things. Whirly bird go boom.
Can we just ask what was going on in your head when you wrote that?
Were you on acid?
What?
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 Okay, second one is from Tumblr user Oxford and Mischief. This one, I can relate to this, personally. So, it goes like this. All the Oreos. Ate all the goddamn Oreos. Stomach now in pain. I mean, how accurate is that? It's just so great.
Woe is life, man.
It is. And so, finally, this monologue, when we first read it, when I was in high school, it was only a year ago, why do I keep saying that?
God.
It was this part, I was just like, so this is from Lady Bracknell, and, it's set in England, so guess what, guys? I'm about to pull out the British accent. But I don't have it memorized, because we just decided to do this without any planning.
Impromptu,
exactly. So I'm just going to read it. I'm going to look at you guys too, or the camera, but I'm going to have to look down. But, oh yeah, Importance of Being Earnest is by Oscar Wilde. Well, I must say, Algernon, that I think it is high time that Mr. Bunbury made up his mind whether he was going to live or die. This shilly-shallying with the question is absurd. Nor do I in any way approve of the modern sympathy with invalids. I consider it morbid. Illness of any kind is hardly a thing to be encouraged in others. Health is the primary duty of life. I am always telling that to your poor uncle, but he never seems to take much notice, as far as any improvement in his ailment goes. Well, Algernon, of course, if you are obliged to be beside the bedside of Mr. Bunbury, I have nothing more to say. But I would be much obliged if you would ask Mr. Bunbury from me to be kind enough not to have a relapse on Saturday, for I rely on you to arrange my music for me. It is my last reception, and one wants something that will encourage conversation, particularly at the end of the season, when everyone has practically said whatever they had to say, which, in most cases, was probably not much.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's sort of ironic coming from me, since in those days I would probably be considered an invalid. Since there wasn't much help for the physically disabled, I'd probably be bedridden my entire existence if I lived back in that age. So let's just give a moment of thanks to the 21st century.
Moment over.
I'm over it. But that was that. Like if you like this video. Subscribe if you just have fallen in love with me. I understand, it's hard not to.
You're helpless when it comes to this.
You're right. Comment if you want to see more haikus, more monologues. Of course, I will be doing monologues, even if you don't want to see them. But for my audience of 3, Jory included, just, like, whatever. But that's all I have for you guys, so bye. You can stop filming.
Want to talk about your life?
No.
Your week?
No.
Funny story?
I don't have a funny story.
Funny story?
I don't have a funny story.
Why don't you have a funny story?
Because I'm a boring person.
I think you have a funny story and you're just hiding it.
No, I don't.
I have a funny story.
What's your funny story, Jory?
One time,
time my brother screamed, "Mom!"
One time in middle school, I ripped my pants on the chalkboard because I was getting chased by somebody in the computer lab. Okay, I'm done. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.